For any of you out there that run plant or machinery, you will know it's a constant battle to keep it running. Having said that, we are fairly fortunate with the tractor. I've fitted a water pump on that, general servicing bits and pieces. The digger, we grease it up regular, but that's about it. We've had it a few years now. This is a 2000 model Takeuchi TB016. It's got the early engine in. Now, using it the other day, there is an alarm that sounds when things go wrong, but I couldn't hear it. It's an open cab, engine's always flat out when you're operating the hydraulics. And I was like, I smell something burning. And it's like, oh God, what's that? So I was telling you, just have a quick look under the bonnet, and smoke was bellowing out. And of course I looked down, the battery light was going on. So anyway, we managed to get it back up here. Now the early ones have got a, it's like a dynamo, it's not an alternator. The later version of this mini digger has got a proper alternator on it. This one is what they call a dynamo alternator, and it looks like this. The weirdest looking thing ever. Easy to fit, it's just one bolt in the bottom and the adjuster rod goes across there. But it's not a very big digger. Obviously these are 1.7 tonne. And everything is crammed in here. It is a bloody nightmare. So we've taken the seat off and there's a panel behind the seat. I've taken the bonnet off because while we're at it, something else that went wrong. And this is going to be the third one that I'm fitting. Now I've looked up what is causing this to happen. It's obviously diesel. And there is a diesel lift pump for the Takeuchi with the right plug on it. Now the two that I've ordered previously, one was off eBay, which was cheap as crap. It was some crap from China. That was about 40 odd quid. I didn't go for genuine Takeuchi because genuine Takeuchi parts are bloody expensive. Got one off eBay for about 45 quid. It lasted for about 4 hours. Went kaput. Thought, well, I'll just buy a cheap one off Amazon. 14 euros. It went kaput. Now, there's two things can cause these to go wrong. One is a bad earth, and it gets hot. And secondly is a fuel flow restriction. So we've got that. We've got a couple of fuel filters. So we'll do that while the body panels are off. It's not going to be a how-to, but I will show you bits and pieces. Yeah, so let's have a quick look under the bonnet and I'll show you how good the access is. And then I shall crack on. I won't film actually doing it, but I'll show you bits and pieces, as it were. So the alternator's tucked over the back there. You can probably see there's a gap there. We'll be taking that panel off. I've managed to thread the belt in behind the fan. That's all lined up at the minute. You will see here we've got fuel leaking out of the injectors. These housings are not brilliant, but we'll be changing the fuel filters in those later on. But we're going to get this alternator dynamo thing fitted first. And see if we can get that job done, and then hopefully we'll be back up and running. Right, I'll be back with you shortly. Didn't quite go to plan. Alternator's fitted, but the belt that they sent or I ordered is wrong. This is the old engine. We're having a bit of a job getting that belt, but I think we might have sussed something. Tina's picking some up during the week. New fuel pump is on now. I think I know why they kept burning out. On the actual filter, I took it off. The filter was inside the filter housing in backwards. So where you got the tube that comes out, normally the filter pushes up on the tube. There's like a little hole with a rubber grommet. That just pushes up on there. Well, whoever did the service last put it in backwards. So I took it out, went to put the new filter in, and I could not get it on. So I unbolted the whole housing, took it off. And half the old filter, the filter before that was still stuck in it, so I popped that all off. It's all working now. Turned the ignition on, the pump primed, and it bled it all out, and it's running. We're just not running on it. Got a belt on it at the minute. So yeah, Dad's car's coming in on Monday, so we're gonna have to get this out and worry about this on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever we can get it back in. We do miss the digger. Anyway, that's a little bit of an update for today. There might be some more when we do the belt again. I might get in there and show you a bit more footage, so it's a bit more interesting for you. Anyway, we'll see you when it's back in here.